Yeah!
I shouldn't be seen here. A hood should work.
Yeah!
Vengeance is ours!
Here's the blockade to be cleared. like that.
What? Hey, hold on!
One more should do it.
Done for now! Watch my back! Why magnally?
Beat the pros!
Assar's trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin. Azar, the river is clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name.
The scar on my neck.
Ah, my Viking name would then be Azar One-Eye.
Thank you, Azar One-Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your...
My cousin Barith is alive and king of Dublin. The not near never failed to delight.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yeah, I would like to see this land. And my cousin Barith.
Ireland, a patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Azar, how is it that Barith, as Norse as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barith as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barith's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who's he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barith will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people. Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barith.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Antrasta's cheekbones!
And you, the 7-year-old lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores. And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There's much to tell you, Barith, but let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much...
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barith.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barith.
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Assar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
Barith, my king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
This is where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
Barad, my mighty king.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show him the bow I had you make for him.
This is for me? The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get 'em up?
Of course I will. Stand ready.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you.
Watch my arrow.
I certainly... Go!
Damn good shot!
It's a very nice bow. Thank you, Barith.
Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Assar told me that it's a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit. There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
Up, Barad! Fodia!
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Assar, I was not sure if I would see you here.
Why is that?
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you... You would
I know few people here, and of them, I know you are the one who is always ready with a...
I do have some information. Siegfried's stomach doesn't agree with cheese. Had an accident about it last week.
He shat himself?
Mortifying for a lad of that age. The kind of thing that would devastate him in front of his comrades. If one...
Thank you, Azar. You're come...
Hey,
Hi. Enjoying yourself?
it's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Siegfried.
I'm curious. How do you...
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has...
Can I...
Well, I'm a tanner myself.
I can't. Enjoy the...
You... What do you expect, father? That I follow your example? The example of a pack mule?
Siegfried! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
Only shitbirds mock their father under his own roof.
Right. Because the cousin who just arrived has the authority over how I speak in my...
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on, then. If you've any guts...
Fine, whelp.
You won't land a single punch. I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I'm not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
You're unhappy with how your father rules.
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the unctuous merchant instead.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Barith can commune with the dead?
No, his conversations are all one-sided.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor! Teach me how to hit like that sometime.
What do you see, Sunan? Barith. Why so uneasy?
When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a sullen debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky, moonlight on snow. And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This? A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come, if we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but... Over here, Eivor! Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer, Varith. I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Oris Makiwar, give yourself up! Back! Grab him! Bind his hands!
Who are these men?
Damn you bastards!
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flann. That's certain. Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flann does not embrace you, Barret. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blood, once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barret, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flann's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I have never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flann on Rise of Sun. It said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn about Thorstein.
And what is it? You'll be needing nothing else.
I'll never learn.
Morning.
Savor. It was a rough night. I drank too much and
I cannot help your belly, but could you tell me what you know?
Dad told you I tried to join his gang, eh? Thorstein is a real Vikinger. Like you, but...
You weren't allowed to join?
Too young and gangly. Amar wouldn't even show me where his hideout is.
Tell me a bit about this Amar.
Likes her ale the way kittens like milk. Spends her time getting tiddly on the docks, chatting up passers-by.
I will speak to her. Perhaps Thorstein will regret not letting you in his gang.
Listen to me. If you're smart, you won't cross Amma. She's a vicious fighter.
Enjoying her ale. Like, what are you drinking, friend?
The finest ale in town. I like fine things, so you have my attention. What are you...
Looking for good drink?
You've stumbled into the right alehouse. Excellent ale and...
The ale leads to chatting, leads to...
Ooh, let's find out.
Skål! 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 Skål!
Keep going, I'm still thirsty.
Come now, darling. Stop before you make a sick mess.
You are a compelling woman.
You may have heard of Thorstein. I'm one of his...
I have heard of him.
He's like a brother to me. A not very bright brother. He entrusts...
He has a lair.
Over in Dubke Landing? Sorry. Thorstein will get told...
I'd rather join you for...
But hold that thought. I don't feel well. I best...
If they see me, this will get messy. I need to get that key from her. If I'm careful, I can avoid a fight.
What are you up to?
You are a too trusting fool. Your key's mine. Now to find Thorstein's hideout. Is this the lair Amar spoke of? I am here for you, Thorstein.
Now where in the name of Freya's sacrifice?
Now I've got you, Thorstein, my friend.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
You made a mistake when you came for Barith Makiva.
Oh, gods! You plan to kill me? Give my head to whatever Irish master you and Barith serve.
I serve no Irish master.
Bullscat! If you had any Norse loyalty, you'd be like me, running the filthy god-eaters from the island. The King of Dublin should look out for Vikings, not try to make nice with those cunts who killed our forebears. Join me. I could use someone with real balls, and the silver is good.
Be silent, and I might show you mercy.
Hey, hold on! Now you pay.
Common refuse. Delivered to your judgment, King Bardeth.
Thorstein, author of the plot to waylay me and my cousin.
Well, you know how it is, Bardish. A fellow needs some silver. A king could fetch Dublin's treasury in ransom. Although I'm not certain you'd bring in quite so much.
Say so, Bardeth, and I will cut out his insolent tongue.
On your feet, Thorstein. You bloody my floors. It is a weighty decision. I would have my closest friend advise me. Eivor? How shall I deal with this ruffian?
You must show all Dublin that your justice is swift and harsh. A miserable, drawn-out death will make it clear.
Well said, Eivor.
I want no blood feud lasting generations, Thorstein. You are not worth the bother. Dublin confiscates your land and silver. I banish you forevermore. Be gone by sundown.
Bend the knee and show your thanks.
Best to you, King. I've better places to be than Dublin.
Father! Why choose weakness?
Give every enemy a length of rope. Soon they will carry your noose.
Peace. Flann Sinna will soon rule all Ireland. Flann Sinna has the power to make or undo my kingship and that of my son. He is the center of all. But Flann distrusts me. He does not believe I'm truly Christian. By showing Christian mercy, I begin to change his mind.
You are more shrewd than I took you for, cousin. Maybe Thorstein's release is worth a kingdom, but will mercy be enough?
That is why I must build trade. Flann will see that the strength of Dublin's ports is the strength of Ireland.
Show him the power of that trade, cousin. Obtain some rare item from afar, some spice or gem or weapon.
And gift it to him at the coronation. It will represent Dublin's reach and help secure my crown.
Flann will hear of your Christian mercy. Meantime, I will speak to Asar about a gift.
Meet me before the coronation. We will go together.
Good day. Will you be buying this? I have customers for this. I can use this. You want this? This is available for purchase. This could be nice. I don't have an eye for these sorts of things. Nothing more?
Eivor, welcome to my shop.
I came to ask a favor.
It is pleasant to strengthen friendship.
Barid wishes to show Flann the value of Dublin's trade. Could we obtain a...
This is the very problem vexing me. You see, I have acquired land in Rathdown, previously owned, but the land has gone to Thorn and Dog, smugglers as well. Once cleared, its trading route will serve our heart's desire.
In this case, my heart desires an exotic gift, which would be...
A spice merchant I know covets pelts of fine fur. Rathdown has an abundance. It is a perfect match.
Spice is a gift fit for a king. Thank you, Asa.
It is north of here. You go clear it of smugglers, while I sit on my ass. No need.
Rathdown is north of Dublin. I should journey there. I should not be seen in this area. Smugglers. Asa needs them cleared away.
That's enough!
This nail me, idiot!
Are you Eivor? Over here.
You're one of Azar's men.
I am. Azar tells me
That will show King Flann the region.
we'll get the furs.
How can I help?
With trade post supplies. We'll build up the...
Where would I get these?
Monasteries are a good place. We want...
I'll...
It do...
Thank you.
Good.
Sure!
What see you, old friend?
To battle!
Huh?
Lay waste, my wolves, and take Christ's silver!
Just look!
Take your last! Your life for that!
Come, help me with this.
supplies the overseer spoke of.
What you wanna keep focused. Guard down. Don't let the face.
Hey! Can't do this alone. Give me a hand over here.
God damn you! Not much longer, corpse!
Help me out here!
This is for taking!
A good horn! Let's get out! There should be enough supplies to build something. Take cover! Sail out! Let's hear a story.
It was a man called Kjotve the Cruel that brought me to these rain-soaked shores. You all know the name. Of that I am certain. He and my father Rognvald had some disagreements. But my father was never one to bow his head and keep silent. Kjotve's men came for him when I was out hunting. I was not there to defend him. And then when my brother Gurim also fell, I, like a coward, fled to England. I swore that in time I would return to avenge my father's death. But I waited too long. Upon my return from Francia, I heard the news.
No other man!
Kjotve the Cruel is long.
Save it for later.
I see by your smile that the expedition was fruitful. Should we build something? Well done. We'll send the furs to Dublin. Azar will help you find...
Goodbye.
Look at you now.
Eivor, the furs have arrived from Rasdown.
Azar, you have your...
In fact, I have heard from the trader himself. We have furs enough for Flan's gift. fine spices that cannot be obtained anywhere else. Flann will certainly grasp the strength of Dublin's trade.
You're suggesting I claim them to increase...
We will gain access to goods we could not otherwise obtain.
I will look for opportunities. Meanwhile, I'll find...
Why, hello. Perhaps... Oh.
Met fyrir tveim sumrum.
Barith, Flann's gift is on its way to Meath.
Very good. I was just preparing to leave for the coronation, though I now have a...
What is it?
Flann's poetess, Kira. She was here delivering a formal invitation, and now I do not know where she's going.
Do you think she's in trouble?
No, I think she is amusing herself somewhere. Likely perusing... The High Poetess is an important member of the King's court. There cannot be a coronation...
I will find her.
By Dublin's gates. I will ready the horse.
Cast about this land.
Seg mér ef armur þinn batni eigi. Hef ekki séð urðartréð flótuhæð. Muni þar vera fjöld landa. Úviss ván ef hann lífi eða dey með sannendum. Ván muni enn verða...
King of kings,